My name is James Falco, and today I'll be teaching you guys about the norovirus, which is a disease that goes around all year round, but mainly during the winter. It's everywhere, and it's always spreading. What is the norovirus? Well, in an article by Sarah Berg, What Doctors Wish Patients Knew About the Contagious Virus, she says that the norovirus is a highly contagious virus that causes many symptoms. It can infect anyone, people of all ages. It doesn't matter what age you are, where you are, it's everywhere. It's also sometimes referred to as the winter vomiting bug, as its presence is heavily more present in the winter time than any other season. What are the causes of it? In a New York Times article I read, it says the virus can be spread in many ways. Contaminated food or water, direct contact with someone who is sick or an infected person, and then also touching those contaminated surfaces or areas, just like a doorknob or a table or a hand rest, like going down the stairs, anything like that. It only needs a small dose to infect you. You can be infected by anything, just from touching someone to hugging someone to touching an area they touched after they were sick, and it's very contagious. What are the symptoms? In an article by Jennifer Lang, I read that the symptoms are nausea, vomiting, stomach cramps, fever, headache, body aches, and the symptoms start 12 to 48 hours after exposure, and then also diarrhea. I also know what these symptoms were firsthand because my brother was sick with norovirus a little bit ago, and he had all these. So they're not good, and it's really bad sickness. Recovery. How to recover. I also read this in Sarah Berg's article that the symptoms last 1 to 3 days. Most do not need medical treatment, but you don't need to go to the hospital or anything. It's not that severe. Like, you're sick, but it's not to the extent where you're bedridden and you have to go to the hospital with your doctor. Dehydration is the most common complication and problem. Once you get healthy after those 3 days, sometimes you'll be dehydrated or just feeling very tired or lousy or something like that. How do you get diagnosed or the diagnosis? They just make an assumption based off your symptoms. Then they'll take your symptoms and just test it in a lab or test you, like your sickness in a lab, your saliva. And it should be tested. You should go get tested if you're near an outbreak area, people who are sick or people who have experienced norovirus. The treatments. There's no specific medication to cure them, but in an article called The Norovirus, an Overview of Virology and Preventative Measures, it says to stay hydrated, obviously sleep, rest, which will be very easy to do because from the sickness you are going to get really sick or tired, and you're just going to feel tired anyway, so you're going to want to sleep. Then you can go get over-the-counter meds from your doctor or have someone else prescribe them to you, get them from your CVS, and it should help you, make you feel better and heal you a little bit. How to prevent getting norovirus? You wash your hands with soap and water, obviously. You bleach or clean those contaminated surfaces that you know of. Pretend if someone in your family got sick, you would bleach those areas so you know you're not touching an area because the norovirus does linger on areas like that and just stays contaminated. You have to wash your food thoroughly since the norovirus does carry through food. And stay home or away when you're infected because it's so contagious that you want to stay away from everyone. It doesn't matter who it is, just stay away. Where you can find the norovirus, in an article by Emily Schnall called Norovirus Outbreaks Are Rising Nationwide, CDC says. She said that the most common places to find them are cruise ships, schools, and nursing homes. So basically just big areas because those three have a large populated area in a small place, but still, they're large areas, but you can find them there. You can find them really anywhere. But it's the most popular foodborne illness, so you have to be careful because it can come in any way and surprise you, really. And there's 685 million estimated cases. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned a lot today. If you have any questions, just let me know.